Hello, welcome to an eDemo on the Presentation Builder feature of Victor Unified Client. The Presentation Builder enables us to build a presentation of an incident which we have in our system. So let's take a look at how we can do that. I'm just going to go up to the Home tab and I'm going to choose Incident Management and just Show All. And you can see in here we have an incident already created and it's a cell phone theft incident. If I just expand that out, you'll see we have some items which we've already added there. So you can see we have a video clip and it's going to show the incident itself. So you can see as that video plays, individual coming into the scene and removing the cell phone from the table. We also have some images in here. So we have the map of the area and we have a still image capture of the suspect, and we also have a note here as well just detailing specifically whereabouts on that floor of the building the incident took place. Okay, so if I go back up to the top of my incident and I'm going to right click on the incident itself, and you'll see I have an option there called Create Presentation, and if I choose that, it's going to open up this Presentation Builder, and the Presentation Builder has various sections for video, for images and for documents. So what I'm going to do then is just drag my video into the Presentation Builder, and it's going to behave much the same as the timeline and the clip builder as well. So I can just use my mouse wheel on the timeline itself just to scroll in a little bit, get a better view of the video. And I can also navigate the video using this red playhead bar. Okay, so what I can also do then is drag in my images, and I can just place those exactly where I want them to appear in the final presentation. I'm just going to put this one towards the end. And I can do the same then with the documents as well. So I can just drag that. I'm just going to put that up front there. What I'm also going to do here is I'm just going to make a small edit to the video just to remove a little bit of the footage which isn't really relevant. Much the same as the clip builder. I'm going to move my playhead there. I'm going to use the marker tool to set the marker for the start time and the end time. I'm just going to select that section of video, and I'm going to use the remove tool just to remove that out there. Okay, so when I'm happy with my presentation and the order and where things are placed, I'm going to choose the save icon, and that's going to save this presentation. And you can see I have the presentation saved message appearing there. If I go up to my incident, you'll see the icon of the incident itself has changed, which indicates that there is a presentation created for this incident. And if I right click on the incident, instead of having create presentation, we're going to have load presentation, which would load up the presentation we've just created. Okay, so I'm just going to close that, and what I can do now is right click on my incident and I'm going to choose export incident, and now as well as having the ability to export a report of the incident, I'm going to have the ability to export this presentation as a video file. So whenever I do that, it's going to run through the actual video clip and it's going to display the images and it's going to display the documents in the appropriate place where I've placed them. Choose export incident then. You'll see we have the presentation export option at the bottom. I'm just going to choose where to export that to. I'm just going to do it to my desktop. And I'm going to choose the export button then. And you'll see we get the progress bars. Whenever that's complete then, I've got the finish button and I've got the open folder button, which is going to open up the folder where I've exported it to. And you'll see in there we have all the components of the presentation. I'm going to double click the Victor Player. It's going to open up Victor Player, which is going to play the presentation. You'll see if I just choose the play button there, it's going to play through and it's going to display the images and it's going to display the documents where I placed them. We also have some indicators on that play bar which are going to allow us to jump specifically to those items in the presentation itself.